As the NFL season nears, everyone has their guess as to who will be the Super Bowl champion, but what does Vegas think? Right now we're joined by our handicapping expert, Mike Wilkening. And Mike, we know the different names that are the favorites, we know teams that are always up there, but the New England Patriots right now, 7-2, they are the favorite to win the Super Bowl. They haven't won a Super Bowl in a while. Why are they favorites?
Well, again, at Cantor Gaming, we set these Super Bowl odds. There's a respect for that offense. There's a respect for the addition of Chad Ochocinco, which was a move that Mike Colbert, their head odds maker, had told me was a key move in that odd going to 7-2. And also, the other thing to keep in mind is the wise guys, the odds makers in Las Vegas, respect Bill Belichick like no other NFL coach.
It seems like they're among one of the favorites every year, and that respect factor obviously goes a long way. But the team that won it last year, the Green Bay Packers, they're only 5-1. They're looking up at the Patriots' odds. No respect for the champs.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. I think it's a couple of things. First of all, obviously the Patriots are the highest rated team on Cantor's odds. Secondly, you know, I think the public, when it comes to Super Bowl champions and people that I've talked to in Vegas, they're a little bit leery of betting those teams back. There's a fear of a Super Bowl hangover. So I think that's what you kind of see. But nonetheless, this is a very popular Packers team, and they're always going to get bet, Colbert said. They're always a team, good or bad, that's going to get money at the windows.
So the Packers won the Super Bowl last year, but I think the Eagles may have won this offseason with all the signings they had. We've seen their number kind of lower, all the way down to 6-1. Are they the kind of the favorites for the public right now?
They're getting bet big from all accounts at the Cantor Gaming books, and you know they opened at 15-1. Now they're 6-1. I think again, you look at the NFC. You've got the Saints, you've got the Falcons, you've got teams within that division that are tough. So again, I think the Eagles as the third choice at 6-1, certainly an intriguing line move, but you still got two teams ahead of them in the pecking order.
So those are three of the favorites that we looked at. Looking at some of the longer odds, who's someone that you're hearing that maybe be getting bet up or is a good pick there?
You know, the Houston Texans at 20-1 on Cantor's line is a very interesting team to me. I kind of like them as a Super Bowl long shot going back to March. Maybe Houston, when you look at that offense, they've been a team that's been ready to break out for years and years and years. Maybe that defense shows the requisite improvement. And at 20-1, it's not the worst flyer you could take, but you know, really, it's something where the bandwagon is filling up there. I think that's something you have to take into account when looking at making wagers when you're in Las Vegas at this time of year.
I think if you want to take a long shot, you may have missed the boat on the Texans. It's time to look in a different direction. That's a look at some of the favorites and some of the odds for the Super Bowl this year. For the best coverage of the NFL and all things handicapping, check us out at ProFootballWeekly.com.